dear creatives, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adiola, and in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to use the mesh material to create a nice fascinator. So this is two pieces right here. This is how it comes in singular piece, but for me it's too light and I intend to use two pieces like this, you know, and I'm going to be attaching millinery wire to the edges of this so I could have like a frame. Okay, and I'm going to be attaching the mesh material to a ready-made cap. They call this pope cap or bishop cap. I don't know whatever it is called, but it's a factory made cap and is ready to use any day, anytime. And I'm going to need my 0.35 fishing line for stitching. Okay, and then I'll also need like a piece of felt to cover and thread, and also I'll need my nail polish. This is gold color, my scissors, and then I'll also need my Alice band for attachment. So I'll quickly show you my Alice band so we can move straight into today's class. So I have my Alice band right here. So if you prefer, you can use the wide Alice band, but you just want to ensure that your band has the capacity to hold on to whatever it is you're putting on top. So the thin one might not be appropriate, so this is the medium size, but if you have the big size you can use as well. So let's go right into the lesson. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to measure the circumference of this mesh right here, because that is just what I need to measure my wire. So what I have is 47 inches, and I'm going to add extra 2 inches for overlap, so that will be 49 inches. So this means that I'm going to measure 49 inches of my millinery wire right here and then cut it out. So 49 inches all the way and then I cut. So after cutting it out, the next thing is to bind the wire together, bind the edges together using the thread. You want to ensure that it's tightly binded together, and if you notice, I'm using the matching color of my mesh, which is gold thread. That is what I'm using to bind this together. So you want to ensure that it's all matching so that you can have uniformity. So I'm going to go ahead and tie this together, so when I'm done we move to the next step. So after tying the edges, the next thing is to coat with your nail polish, just like I'm doing. You coat it all the way down. Ensure that you are using a matching color, and you can coat it more than once, but first of all coat it all round, and then you can do your second coat when the first coat is dry. So I'm going to do this all the way down. I'm sure some of you are wondering, oh okay, yes, you can actually do this, and the reason why I'm coating it is because the wire is going to be exposed in between the mesh and you want it to be uniform. So this is the reason why I am painting. Some people prefer that word, painting, but ultimately you coat with your nail polish all the way down, and when it's dried we move on to the next stage. So I have my wire right here and it's dry, so ensure you coat it well and allow it to dry. So I'm going to place it in between the mesh or the mat. Now it's time for me to attach. So I'm going to be using my fishing line to do the placement. Okay, so I'm just going to start attaching. You can start from anywhere, but ultimately what we want to achieve is just to join these two pieces together. So I'm using my fishing line and I'm going to start attaching in no particular order. I'm just going to be inserting my fishing line and stitching. So I have wired the edges, and can you see how the wire blend just into the mesh? That is how you should always create your designs, such that it looks really stunning, neat, and properly embellished. Like, just ensure that it's looking very pretty and neat. So after that, I was able to use the fishing line to attach the mesh, and you can even hardly see the fishing line around it. That's the work of invisible stitching. So I have placed it on my base the way I want it to look. Okay, and then I'm going to stitch it down. You see, I just pinned it the way I want it to be, and I'm going to use my fishing line to stitch it down as well. So just going in and out. So I go inside, outside, and across the mesh. So this is what I have right here, and I just bent it a little, and it's time for me to attach my Alice band, and I'm just going to apply some glue. This is what I have right here. Can you see how beautiful it looks? And the wire is invisible, so is the stick that I use in attaching it. So this is the back, looking really nice. So I hope you try this out, and if you have any questions, you can just drop it in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now.